So it's Dr. Glenn Livingston with BecomeARealCoach.com again. This is video number 8 in the Build Your Website for Coaches series. No, it's not. I lied. It's video number 9. And I wanted to show you a couple of things in this video. Most importantly, I'm going to show you how to take money online, the services you can use to take money online. But before we do, I thought that even though we're just showing you the infrastructure and unless you're inside one of the certifications or in one of the advanced marketing products, that we're just showing you how to build up the infrastructure for your site and leaving the content up to you. I just wanted to show you how you could put a picture in the sidebar if you'd like to make it a little prettier. So let's go back to the dashboard, and now let's go to the widgets. And in the widget area, what we're going to do is, looks like I already did it before. It was like this before, sorry. You want to add another text widget to the top. And text allows you to insert any code you want to, any HTML code you want to. And don't get scared by that word. It just means language that the web understands, little tags with opening and closing brackets before them. And we're going to put an image in here, right? But now that image does not have any source to it. We don't know where that image is. So before we can actually insert an image, we have to upload it to the site. The image has to actually exist on the website before you can show it on the website. I know that sounds a little weird, but just think of it like a computer in the sky, and you have to put the picture on the sky, on that sky computer first, and then you have to point to it. So we're trying to point to it here, but we haven't put it in the sky, in that computer in the sky first. So let's go to our site control panel and make sure that we're logged in. You can get there by going to hostmywebsiteplease.com. I do not know why the internet is so slow today, but que sera, sera. Oh, please don't give me, here we go. Okay, here it is, and I am logged in. So what I want to do is, let's go to the GoDaddy control panel, go to hosting and servers, and we're going to manage our hosting. And now we're looking at the hosting accounts, and here's Emotional Eating. So let's launch that account. And now I'm back to my control panel, or I shall be momentarily. Okay, there's my hosting account for All About Emotional Eating. And what I want to do is upload a file, and so I'm going to choose the file manager. Wait for that to load. And from here, I'm just to the main directory. I'm going to choose upload a file from the top. Now it's going to say go and find that file. So let's go find that file. Dum 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 dum. This is what it's like in my room by myself. I sing to myself these stupid songs while I'm waiting for the computer to do stuff. And let's see if we have a pretty picture of Sherry here. Yes, we do. Here's a pretty picture of Sharon. Okay, and that is now up there. And let's just make sure we can confirm. Oh, did we say upload? Now it's uploaded. Okay. Now that has been uploaded, and we should see Sherry Pity. There it is right there. Okay, so now what you want to do is just make sure you know what it's actually called. Sherry Pretty, capital S, capital H, .jpg in caps. Okay, now we can go back to our widgets, and you have to get this address exactly right. Source equals, let's put the opening and closing quotes, http :// www.allaboutemotionaleating.com. Obviously, you're going to put your site's name there, and then we're going to go pretty, or we Sherry Pretty, right? Sherry Pretty.jp. Is that the right thing? It's got to be exact, or the computer complains. Sherry Pretty is what it is. That's what it is. And that's really the only other thing you might want to do is center it. So center, and then uncenter it here in the center. That's so that anything that happens to go below it does not get centered. So we save that, and then we'll close this. And I believe now we should have a pretty picture of Sharon on the site. I have to tell you a little funny secret about that. She doesn't like that picture. I think that's the prettiest picture of her ever, but she just doesn't like it. But it's me doing the website, so I get to put it up there right now. Haha. She's going to make me change it later anyway. Okay, so now you see how to put a picture in the sidebar if you want to. And let's talk about how you can start to take money online. And what I want you to do, we can log out of GoDaddy. I want you to go to PayPal. And at PayPal, I want you not to, we'll always have some advertisements for some service here, try to resist that. Click the button at the top for sign up, or if they've happened to move that around, figure out how you can sign up. This is a free service. And want you to, well, if you are a business, then you can click the Get Started for Businesses. If you are if you don't have an incorporation, then click on the Personal Use, and of course choose your country and location. And you just want to fill out everything to create the account, and you're going to have to verify your email, and they will ask you to connect a bank account and a credit card. That's usually a good idea. If you don't trust them for any reason, then give them a call and they'll walk you through it on the phone. But it's a good idea to do that verification, because otherwise they have sending and withdrawal limits, and you don't want that, because hopefully you're going to be following our system and have high dollar amounts coming through soon. So that's how you sign up for the PayPal account. We pause for a second and I'll log into mine because I have to show you how to do something important there. I forgot to show you something if you happen to be a business. So let's click on the sign up page again. And sorry, internet's a little bit slow. And let's look at the business side of things. If you click the business button, you're going to see these three different options. And if you are a business, then you going to have these three different I'm sorry, you're going to have these three different options, and basically you can start with the free one. You can always upgrade later, but you can start with the free one. You don't necessarily need people to check out directly on your website unless you're going to become a larger site with a whole bunch of CDs and DVDs and that kind of thing to sell as a coach. And you don't necessarily need to work with a shopping cart to start with. So let's start simple, working with the standard option. It's tempting to go to the pro version, because then you're going to be able to accept credit cards via fax, phone, and mail. I'm going to suggest to you to go with a merchant provider that specializes in working with coaches and really understands the coaching industry, really understands your business and exactly what you want to do, rather than working with PayPal specifically for phone payments. I actually recommend that you have a merchant account anyway. You can get that at creditcardsforcoaches.com, creditcardsforcoaches.com. Here, I'll show you that while we're doing this. Creditcardsforcoaches.com. And the reason that you want to do that is several fold. One is that if you start to sell programs, like let's say you're selling a more expensive program, maybe it's, I don't know, $600, $1,000, $1,500, maybe it's an intensive course for 8 weeks or something like that, and you want to sell higher dollar amounts, PayPal starts to get funny with that kind of thing, and they can hold your money and they think it's too risky for them. So you wind up really risking your business if you do that. The other thing is that PayPal's fees are higher than you really need to pay if you were using a merchant account. That having been said, I think that most coaches, if not all coaches, should be able to accept PayPal, and I think they should be able to accept merchant accounts and process credit cards by phone. I think that they should try to push people to the merchant account where they pay less and they have less risk associated with that because as the business grows, you just don't want your money to get tied up in PayPal. It's really not a smart idea. But you want to be able to do all of the above because you will have clients that say, "Hey, do you have PayPal? I'm going to pay you by PayPal," and it's just much more convenient. And you should also be willing to accept checks, by the way, not necessarily online, just accept checks if that's the way that they really want to pay. But that is that's the ticket with that. And so if you're going to go for PayPal for Business, I would say use the standard free account and upgrade only if you really need to. Okay, now I will log in and show you the thing that I wanted to show you inside of PayPal. Actually, let's start a new video to make it smaller. Okay.